Pip's city escapade wide shot of a sunny suburban street. P.I., a Dalmatian with an impossibly wide, goofy smile and slightly crossed eyes, stands proudly next to a slightly ajar garden gate. His tail wags furiously, low-angle shot looking up at Pip as he nudges the gate further open with his nose. His tongue peeks out in concentration, but the smile never fades. Pip bursts through the gate, his ears flapping in the wind. He has a look of pure exhilaration on his funny face, teeth bared in a joyful grin. Close-up of Pip's paws hitting the pavement as he begins his trot down the sidewalk. The city skyline appears in the slightly blurred background. Pip weaves playfully through the legs of oblivious pedestrians. We see their lower halves as Pip zips by. His smile suggests he's enjoying the chaos. Pip spots a dropped hot dog on the ground. His eyes widen comically, and his smile stretches even wider. Pip snatches the hot dog in his mouth, leaving the bun dangling. He looks immensely pleased with himself. A squirrel darts out in front of Pip. Pip, still holding the hot dog, attempts to chase it, his gait becoming more frantic and comical. The squirrel leaps onto a fruit stand, knocking over a display of bright red apples. Pip skids to a halt, his smile faltering slightly as he looks at the rolling fruit. Pip, hot dog still in mouth, now tries to playfully nudge an apple with his nose. He looks slightly confused by its roundness. The squirrel throws an apple at Pip's head. It bounces harmlessly off, but Pip looks genuinely surprised, his usual grin momentarily replaced by wide-eyed shock. Pip shakes his head, the smile returning even bigger than before, now mixed with a hint of playful challenge. He drops the apple and focuses back on the squirrel. The chase is on! Pip, still clutching the hot dog, bounds after the squirrel, which is now scampering up a fire escape ladder on the side of a tall building. Surprisingly agile, Pip attempts to climb the fire escape, his paws awkwardly gripping the rungs. His smile is now one of determined effort, tongue lolling out. Pip slips and dangles precariously from one rung, the hot dog still firmly in his mouth. He looks slightly panicked, his eyes wide, but the inherent goofiness of his face prevents it from being truly scary. The squirrel chatters down at Pip from a higher landing, looking amused. Pip, despite his predicament, manages a weak, slightly upside-down grin. With a mighty and slightly clumsy effort, Pip pulls himself back onto the ladder. He looks triumphant, his smile returning in full force. Pip reaches the landing where the squirrel was, but it's gone. He looks around with a comically confused expression, still holding the now slightly squished hot dog. Pip notices a window slightly ajar on the building. A delicious smell wafts out. His nose twitches and his mischievous grin returns, now with a hint of curiosity. Close-up of Pip's face as he cautiously pokes his nose through the crack in the window. His eyes widen as he sees something inside. Extreme close-up of Pip's eye looking intensely at something off-screen inside the building. We see a reflection of something colorful and round in his pupil. Pip has somehow squeezed through the window and is now inside what appears to be a bakery. He sits amongst towering stacks of colorful, frosted donuts, his smile reaching maximum wattage. Pip tries to subtly reach for a donut with his paw, glancing around guiltily with a wide, mischievous grin. The hot dog is now forgotten on the floor. Suddenly, the bakery door bursts open and a frantic baker with flour all over his apron rushes in, yelling. Pip freezes mid-reach, his eyes wide with surprise and a hint of panic now mixing with a smile. Pip makes a comical attempt to hide behind a stack of oversized, rainbow-sprinkled donuts, only his tail and grinning face peeking out. The baker spots Pip's tail wiggling behind the donuts. He points a flour-covered finger with an exasperated expression. Pip makes a dash for the open window, dodging rolling pins and bags of flour thrown by the baker in comical frustration. His smile is now one of pure, unadulterated mischief. Pip leaps out of the window, landing with a soft thud on a large inflatable bouncy castle set up for a children's party in a nearby park. He bounces high into the air, looking surprised but still grinning. Pip tumbles and rolls on the bouncy castle, kids laughing in the background. He ends up sliding down a giant inflatable slide, his smile as wide and goofy as ever, clearly enjoying the unexpected detour. Pip bursts out of the park and back onto the city sidewalk, a single, slightly squashed donut stuck to his tail. He continues his adventurous trot, his funny face beaming with pride and mischief, ready for whatever the city throws his way next. Fade out.